All right, Diego, good performance tonight. You fought a guy who was really durable. He wouldn't go down with just one punch. Talk about your performance, and was it good to go a few rounds in this fight?
Yeah, I felt really good. I didn't really get touched. My defense was sharp today. My opponent, he was a really tough opponent. I hit him with some amazing shots that he took and stood right in front of me the entire time. So yeah, he was a good opponent, and I'm happy with my performance.
Diego, what do you look to as a fighter? What do you feel are your strong suits as a boxer?
As a boxer, most of the time I always have the height advantage. I'm 6'4", so I feel like my distance is the key to controlling the fights, and that's what I did today. He didn't really touch me at all because I was keeping my distance, and I felt good with my performance.
Diego, how do you feel physically, and where do you think you'll settle in as far as what weight class you'll be at in the prime of your career?
Right now I'm at 168. I feel like my prime would be at 175. I'm still 18. I feel like I still don't get my grown man body yet, so I feel like 175 is my prime weight.
It's interesting, and it's easy to make a comparison between a guy like you and a guy like David Benavidez, a champion at 168. You guys got a similar frame, obviously Latinos who can fight. Talk about David Benavidez. Is he a guy you kind of look up to?
Oh, definitely. David Benavidez is an amazing fighter. I look up to him a lot. He's a champion, two-time champion for a reason. And yeah, he's an amazing fighter. It would be a great honor to share the ring with him one day.
What do you think about a potential fight between David Benavidez and Caleb Plant?
Caleb Plant, yeah, that would be an amazing unification fight at 168. Two of the best fighters at 168, so that would be a good fight to watch.
Who would you give the edge to in that fight?
It'd be a really tough fight, but I think David Benavidez would pull that one off.
Definitely, and talk about the process of signing with Matchroom and becoming a Dazn fighter. How did that come about?
I'm the youngest signed fighter to Dazn. I signed when I was 17. I'm 18 now, turning 19 pretty soon. And my manager, they reached out to my manager when I was still an amateur boxer, and we just loved the offer. We loved the opportunity, and we're here now today.
Diego, you came onto the scene, and I took note of you when you made that knockout in the undercard of the Ruiz-Joshua rematch. What do you want, and how do you want to leave your stamp on the sport?
This is just the beginning of my career. I'm still learning. I'm only going to get better, and I want to go. At the end of my career, I want to look back and say I did everything I wanted to do. I want to go out as one of the best of the sport for sure.
Can you shout out your social media for the people so they can follow you?
Yeah, my Instagram is Real Diego Pacheco. My Twitter, Real D Pacheco, and Facebook, Diego Pacheco.